Hello everyone, welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Sorry for the delay everyone, I had stuff to do. Hello Punta, hello Moody Enjoyer, good insert accurate time and date. Yeah, good insert equivalent hammer time here. Hello everyone, it's time for us to go back to not the killing game route, but the adjacent route to the killing game route. Because last time we finished the casual route, we got the two endings that we were missing here in this sort of sequence. The first ending was embracing the fantasy, in which we chose again. We had again to choose a pill, and we chose the blue pill this time. We stayed in the fantasy. We discovered that the entire thing was a hallucination created by Siri to keep Takumi in check, and then it sort of backfired because he became too oblivious and ended up like getting wounded in battle for too long to the point where he couldn't help in the efforts against Veshinus. So we decided to go back to the dream and live there for the foreseeable future, and then they made the entire connection with the truth being synonymous with the last drops of milk in a carton, and ultimately it doesn't matter anything at all. So yeah, that was awesome. And then the other choice to take the red pill, we decided to go back to the battlefield and fight to the bitter end, knowing that our allies are all deceased and ready to meet them in the afterlife completely without any regrets for making that choice. So that was really cool route. I really liked this one. I thought it was very fun, just getting to hang out with everyone and silly activities and whatnot. And the full circle that they added it in the end with the cartons of milk was awesome. I loved that, and I'm very excited to see what the leaving the academy route will have in store for us. Hello Sabian, what's up? What is up, my dude? So yeah, things we should keep in mind for this route. So if I'm not mistaken, this is right after someone wrote in the blackboard, leave the school now or I will kill you all. And here's like the crazy thing about it. I don't think we have any confirmation of who wrote those things in the blackboard. Like there's the message that appears on day 25, if I remember correctly, which is to start the killing game. Yes. It's like that's the moment that they wrote in the blackboard to like, let's play a killing game or some shit like that. We still don't know if these two people are the same. We still don't know that. And the problem is, there's so much in here that does not make too much sense. Because as far as I know, like we suspect that the sponsor is Kako. Like that's our running theory. And the successor to the sponsor is Eito, as we saw in the killing game route. So if this is Kako, the Kako that Hiriko transported from the Calamity route to whatever other route, then this gets really confusing because Kako, I think, was transported on like day 24 or something. Hold on, I need to go back to the Calamity route. I need to check my notes here. Hold on. I would have done this yesterday, but I didn't have the time. Crate for frog. Hold on, it's like before that a little bit. Day 24. So this is consistent with the appearance of the message in the blackboard of the killing game. So I think for us, it's fair to assume that whoever wrote the second message was the Kako that Hiroko transported from the box of Calamity route to here. I feel like that makes sense. This first one here might just be Datami playing us around. Honestly, that's my best guess. I feel like the appearance of the second message was purely coincidental. This might really just be Datami messing around with us. Because, like, Datami has this whole deal where she wants a killing game to happen and she wants to kill herself out of this boredom, but she can't in the academy because of the revival medic. So maybe that's just her attempt to make things a little more exciting for us. But at the same time, I'm not actually sure. And let's not forget, Siri is also wait, yeah, Siri is also dead in this route. He died. I don't remember which day he died. I think it was day 3, or was it at the very beginning of day 4? Actually, hello, expert. By the way, hello, hello. We're about to enter a completely new route, so we're just like theorizing and compiling information we have from other routes to discern what we're gonna get into in this route. Hold on. Okay. So I'm gonna just recap a little bit of the beginning of the killing game route. Choosing to kill Eito on day 2, Takumi has to deal with a lot of guilt and hallucinations on the following days. Siri reconstructs Eito's body at Hiroko's suggestion, a secret technique for commanding officers only. Yeah, this gets into the liver mortis codes, because Hiroko did ask Siri to reconstruct his body, which we assume is for the sake of getting the liver mortis codes that all of them have in their bodies once their corpses starts decomposing. Which again makes Hideko one of the prime suspects for being X in the mystery route, but let's not get into that right now because then it's a lot of information. But it's good to keep in mind that Hideko was the one that asked deliberately for Eito's body to be reconstructed. Takumi passes out on the roof at the night of day 3. Right? Okay, so remember when we were playing Killing Game route and I had this whole idea that Takumi was being possessed by Eito and somehow killed Siri? Yeah, that's still very much up in the air. And the problem with that is he passed out. So far, from the information that we have, it seems fair to assume that Takumi passes out when another Takumi from another timeline warps into this one, and then because I think there can't be 2 Takumis, he just loses consciousness and the other Takumi manages to, like, do whatever he's doing here. So I do wonder, so like now if we throw that into the table, there's like questions here. What if a Takumi from another timeline came here, killed Siri, and then and then he like he deliberately wrote the message on the blackboard because they wanted to prevent the killing game from happening? What if their way of doing that, what if that Takumi's way of doing that was forcing them to leave the academy, right? It's very possible, and killing Syria was also part of that plan. However, let me check something in the Calamity route real quick here. Not the Calamity route, sorry, the Kiss Hideko route. Hold on. Okay, I was just checking on the beginning of the Story Lock 1 route if there's any mention of Hiroko potentially traveling routes, and like that is the day that she started getting sus of Takumi being a time traveler. I guess she could have time leapt that day, but we can't confirm that yet. But the fact that Takumi passed out does imply that another Takumi came in here, right? But I guess, I guess there could be a possibility that somehow Hiruko's the one that's causing Takumi to pass out, because the only scene that we have that actually got Takumi to pass out was when Takumi jumped alongside Hiruko in the time leaping machine. So the 2 of them were in the killing game route at the same time, which unfortunately implies for us that it could be either Takumi or Hiruko that's causing Takumi to faint. And if it is Hiruko that's causing Takumi to faint, that implies that the 2 of them have some sort of time connection, and the 2 of them are very likely, like I've been talking about for a really long time, intertwined with the time loop itself, with the very nature of the time loop. So that's sort of where my mind is moving forward. I do believe that if this message isn't the work of some time leaper who killed Siri and is trying to actually get them out of the killing game route, it's just the work of Darami trying to rile up everyone and make things more exciting. because I don't think it makes sense for it to be any of the geese, much less the Kako from the Calamity route. And I really don't know what to expect after that. Like, honestly, it's possible that we're gonna find the Ato from the Calamity route. Let's not forget, like, this is something we need to keep in mind for this route in particular. Ato time-leapt on day 63 on the Calamity route. I do remember that very clearly because we revealed that a bunch of times because I was very paranoid about it. And according to Hiroko, he time-leapt to the most distant route from the Calamity route. And like I've been saying, this right here is the most distant route. I mean, I don't know why I'm coming here, but yeah, the Calamity route is right here, I believe. That's the Romance route, Calamity route. Yeah, Calamity route is right here. So the most distant route would be the very top here, which is the route where we leave the academy. So for all the information we have right now, and judging by the fact that Ato has not been found in other routes, this particular Ato from the Calamity route has not been found in other routes, it's fair to assume to me that he's going to be right here, so we got to keep an eye out for day 63 when he used the time leap machine. So, yeah. I think that's enough preamble, so let's just jump into it. I'm very excited for this. My queen is alive. For real this time. So, this is gonna be really exciting. If they kill Darumi in the first 10 days, I'm stopping this game. I'm dropping it and I'm never finishing it. Just for the record. I'm tired of this shit. You have no
Everyone
idea.
Listen up. I think we need to get out of here for now, even if it's just temporarily.
You have no idea what you're about to go through, bro. That... Oh my god, dude. I do expect this route to cook a lot. One, because it's like probably the most connected route to all the other elements we've been building up in other routes. Like, it could have something to do with the geese. It definitely will have Ato on day 63. It most certainly has time leap shenanigans. It's possible we, in this very timeline, because we're leaving the academy, maybe we're gonna be led by Hiroko to the parallel leap machine as well, just like in the first story lock beginning. Like, they're gonna cook so hard with this. I'm so excited. I was gonna say something about that. Shut up. Huh? Hold on. Huh? Why's that? Someone destroyed Siri. They might be trying to send us a message. What happens if those monsters show up, huh? If they take out the school, we're screwed. Or maybe you're behind all this shit, and that's why you took out that bucket of bolts. That is one of the possibilities, yes, very certainly.
Yeah?
What? Why would I do that? It's me, but you're the one that murdered Ato. Oh, marked, I guess.
Oh!
You're saying Mr. Sumino is behind all of this? I suppose it's not out of the question. So, let me get this straight. Is only a part of the students going to leave the academy, the ones that sided with Takumi? Or is somebody like Hiroko, for example, going to actually convince us to leave alongside Takumi? Damn it, I didn't think they'd suspect me of doing all this. Wait, Darumi wants to stay. Never mind then. Or is she doing like a reverse psychology thing? Okay, now I'm very confused. Ooh. It's also possible that Hiroko wrote this message. Again, for the same purposes as I was talking about, trying to get us out of the killing game route. Yep, I think we should stay. A threatening message can only mean one thing, right? time for a blood-spattered killing game. I'm gonna go out flashing 2 peace signs with my tongue hanging out. I'm super psyched. Somebody make sure to get a pic, bro. She's definitely making a reference to that one character. What the hell is she talking about? Oh. Let me ask you something, Takumi. You say you've seen the future, right?
Huh?
Right. But it looks like you guys don't believe me. What makes you say we should leave? The school would be defenseless. I assume you understood this when you made the proposal. That's like the reason why he believes it's a right call, because if I remember correctly, he proposed that we leave the school for 3 days only, for just a few days. And I think in the original timeline, the first attack happens on day 7. But I don't remember if that's consistent for the second timeline. Right. I came back after living out an entire 100 days. I remember all of the defensive battles we had. The invaders will attack again on day 7. That leaves us 3 days. One more thing. Like I said yesterday, we have allies a fair distance from here. If we can meet up with them, we'll be better off in our battles. So I'd like to take the opportunity to go get them. Okay. I summarized everything I'd said yesterday as a reminder. All about second to last Defense Academy. Second to last Defense Academy. Is there really another school out there? Yeah, you have to believe I traveled through time for this to make sense, but I swear to you, I'm not lying. Huh? I believe you, bro. I do. So let's ditch this place, okay? I'm telling you, that message is freaking me out. Well, rightfully so, because you are going to end up dead if we stay here. Oh. Mr. Maruko is literally shaking. He's definitely the one who died first in a horror movie. Great foreshadowing, Ima. Don't put that evil on me, dummy! Oh. Takumi, this threat didn't appear in the future, did it? No, it didn't. So this is already a consequence of your time traveling, is what you're saying, Hiraka. Maybe me coming back into the past has caused something to deviate. Many things to deviate, Takumi. You have no idea. Huh? Deviate? He means his altered history. If something happens now that diverges from historical precedent, it actually creates a variation, a new timeline, just like in sci-fi stories. What the hell does a hysterical president... Historical precedent, Takemaru. What the hell does a hysterical president or whatever got to do with anything? So you mean that Mr. Sumino coming back from the future is changing the past? Yeah. His whole tale about traveling through time is suspect, but let's assume we believe what he says. If things are no longer aligned with the future he knows, there's no guarantee the next attack will be on day 7, is there? Yes, and if I remember correctly, it happens earlier than that. I just don't remember which day exactly. Well, I honestly should look this up. Nerve room, let's check. Nerve room. It is on day 7 still. Okay, that one hasn't changed. I knew it too. I felt like something was off, even beyond the threatening message. But I killed Eito to change the future. Our biggest risk factor should have been taken care of. Huh? I doubt this deviation is that big just yet. The chance of the attack date being different is low. Yeah, in fact, it's not different, so you guys are cool. I think we should consider the risk of this threat and evacuate for now. Yeah, I'm with Takumi. Gaku seems pretty traumatized by the whole thing. Maybe because he was the first to discover the message and also the first that is going to die. I appreciate that it got him on my side, but he's shaking so much I'm worried about him. Honestly, the amount of, they're almost emphasizing this a little too much. They are almost emphasizing this a little too much, and now this makes me sus of Gaku a little bit. It's possible that he matched the very person that wrote this message on the board, and maybe the person who did write the message told him, hey, if you don't convince everyone to leave, you're gonna wind up dead first. So maybe that's why he's so worked up about this. I feel like almost unusually so for Gaku. Gaku is a pussy, like, make no mistake, but I feel like this is too much, and they're, from a writing perspective, emphasizing this a whole ton. So I do think it's possible. Honestly, it's even possible that Gaku wrote them. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. It's even possible that Gaku is the one that wrote the message because someone threatened to kill him on day 5. Someone just walked up to Gaku and was like, dude, I'm gonna kill you tomorrow if you don't leave this place, okay? And he was like, oh my god, I gotta do something. I'm gonna write this message on the blackboard and convince everyone to leave. It's very possible. Very much possible. I'm keeping that as a possibility. Honestly, I have no idea what we should do. My thoughts are just swirling around. But I think I'm going to try and have faith in what Takami's saying. I'm going to leave the school with them. Right, this threat is no mere prank. It's too dangerous for us to take it lightly. I'm riding with Takami. Really? Riding? I love a sadistic girl in glasses who knows when to take charge. But still, this time travel thing is way suspicious. I really... I really love Takami, man. Like, she's literally making a dummy joke. I want to get on a killing game, so I vote we stay. I don't think I can believe Takami so easily. I don't want to doubt him, but there's no proof at all. If that's what my dear sister says, I agree. This might be a trap. I would never do that. You sure about that? You think you can just get us all to roll over and agree with you? It's too much to suddenly take your word for everything. This seems a little suspicious to me too. I'm sorry to say. You want to stay here and enjoy a little bloodbath with Donami and friends, Hilma? Hell yes, I do. But for the sake of this route, I have to leave. I hate the idea that we might be leaving Donami behind. I fucking despise the thought. But as long as she survives, I think it's fine. Like, everyone clip all the moments I say, as long as Arami survives. I'm sure she's not gonna die. Hopefully she won't die. Clip all of that so that you can use against me when she does die in the route. Excuse me. Yeah. You're an outcast like me, right? Let's kill all these normies together. Yeah. Plus, you seem like you totally squeal when you die. Right. A freak waste of space like me is doomed to die pathetically. I'm sorry. I should just get killed like the crap stain I am. Then you won't have to look at me anymore. Hey! I don't give a shit if you think you're crap. Just stay in the school. Shit. Oh. Shit. Crap. All fine words to describe me. With your blessing, I'll live out my final days as an excrement-covered worm. Hey. We'll be staying too, if you don't mind. We still don't trust Mr. Sumino. Besides, if we leave, we can't use the revival magic. I'd be in quite a situation if something were to happen to my beautiful little sister. Rather tearist. 5 want to stay and 4 want to go. This is bad. Sounds like you guys are split right in the middle. Wink, wink. Based on the message, all of us need to leave to satisfy their demand. There isn't enough time for me to persuade these guys one by one, which means you either have to accept your team to leave and leave the others behind, or you have to somehow threaten them to leave. Split? Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Man, forget it. If you're gonna leave, leave without us. Fine. I just have to convince all of you then. Will you guys agree to give me some time?
Oh, what are you up to? Are you gonna try some kind of underhanded trick?
Yeah, I'm gonna force you to see it my way. If I can prove I've really traveled through time, they'll have to listen to me. Okay, how exactly are you going to do that? Because you don't have enough time to go bring the... to bring the second to last Defense Academy members here. You can't do that in one single day. What elements from time traveling should Takumi know from Timeline 0 here? I guess the defense room is one of them. Maybe he would try to commune with Shion. What else? Man, Gaku's fucking pissing his pants. That's crazy. I'm not sure what he would use to that effect, besides the defense room and second to last defense academy. I have to use the ace up my sleeve. Yeah, it's gotta be FB.
Huh? How do you plan on persuading us exactly? You're not about to spout some spiritual cult leader garbage, are you?
Shoma, you must be worried about Leo. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, just talk about all their personal lives that they shouldn't know. Like, they shouldn't have told us about yet. Huh? You know about Leo? I know about your affliction, too. When you attack someone, you develop a horrible allergic reaction all over your body. It's enough to knock you out instantly.
How do you know that?
You told me yourself during my first 100 days here.
Does that mean you know my secrets too?
Hell yeah, Zarami, we know all about your abusive brother, your father who bet on horses and then beat you up on Sundays. We also know about your mother who eloped with a random coworker. We know it all. Well, technically those are free time events, so they don't count actually. Well, to be honest, we never got to learn too much about Darumi in Timeline 0, which was one of the sad things about it. Did she actually say that in Timeline 0? Do you guys have any recollection of that? I mean, I know she went on several spurs of nonsense when she was really depressed and really feeling down. But I feel like Takumi just sort of cast those away. She mentioned the thing about her dad. She probably mentioned that sometimes as a joke. Yeah, like, I just felt it was weird for Takumi to specifically remember that because he seemed very dismissive about it. When she was high on pixie stock. Fair enough. Pixie sticks. Yeah, no, I guess so. Your dad's addicted to betting on horse races. That's why you hate horses.
Ew, you know about my worthless loser of a dad? Why don't I just kill myself?
Ima, Kaku, your parents passed away in a traffic accident when you were young. That's why Ima's done so much to protect you, Kaku. Even if it means getting his own hands dirty, right? Kaku, your dream is to be a detective because of your father.
You really do know our secrets, but we never told you any of this.
Wait, did you come from the future for real? His details are so specific that I have to believe he really did. Now, do you believe me? You still have to talk about Takamaru's past with the neighborhood elders and whatnot.
No, that's not enough to prove that you time traveled.
If anything, Ima is actually right. It still feels like they're being a little too on edge about this, but rightfully so. I guess it's still a tough thing to believe in, but at the same time, Takumi could just be someone who has intel about them as soldiers from the Special Defense Unit. Someone like Siri, for example, who definitely knew a lot of information from them. And let's not forget that they are still under the suspicion that Takumi killed Siri, which could mean that he potentially grabbed his memory chip or something like that, or got access to his own stuff, his own documents, and then he just read up about everyone's lives. Because they do have files on everyone.
Huh? That was probably some cheap parlor trick. You're no better than a fraud who claims.
My god, guys, I'm so sorry.
You're no better than a fraud who claims they can talk to ghosts.
Yeah, there's definitely other ways he could have gotten our personal information.
Oh,
Maybe Siri told him, or maybe he got into some sort of database.
No, you really did tell me this stuff in the future. I get it now. Damn, dude almost had me there.
I knew it. This is the route where we finally play a killing game. Let's start killing each other.
That is one route away, Darumi. Which is a great route, by the way. Crap, this isn't enough to convince them. Then I'm just going to have to deploy my last resort, no matter the consequences. Is this finally going to be FB? You really want to do it this way? You might not like it. What the hell are you doing, Takumi?
What do you mean?
I only told you a little bit of what I know. I know more secrets. Ones you wouldn't want me to reveal in front of everyone. I mean, I don't know exactly which ones he's talking about. I mean, I'm probably gonna be like, oh yeah, when he mentions it, but off the top of my head, I don't necessarily remember anything. Uh-huh? If you won't leave the school, I may have no other choice. Dude, maybe he's just like gaslighting them. Maybe he's just gaslighting them. That would be crazy. It was, yeah, okay, yeah, that definitely makes more sense. Cause I was like, what the fuck do you know, Takumi? Have I not been paying attention for the first 100 days? That's awesome, yeah, that's clever. It was a lie. I didn't know any secrets, I was just bluffing. With a dead serious expression on my face, I slowly met eyes with each one of them.
Huh? Where's your proof?
You sure you want me to prove it right here, right now? Is that a threat? You're a fucking coward, you know that? Sorry, but I don't have time for this. Either you agree to leave this school right now, or else... wait, please! I'll leave. Just don't tell them! Interesting, so Shoma has some sort of crazy secret that he's very ashamed about. When it comes to Shoma, I don't know what this could possibly be. Because if it's something embarrassing, like, let's... that's gonna sound really weird. But if it has, like, erectile dysfunction, I don't think Shoma would necessarily be so hell-bent on hiding that, because it just plays into his worthlessness as a person, so I don't think he would be that crazy about it. So it's probably not something necessarily embarrassing. It's probably something serious, like, I killed a man or something. If I were to guess. How about the rest of you?
Fine, if this is how you want to do it, I'll go.
And if my dear sister is going, I'm going. I still don't believe your time travel story, but I can't let her out of my sight.
Whatever, have it your way.
Aw, I can't have a killing game by myself. I'll go too. I can't get through this if we all talk about our favorite gory visual novel death scenes together.
I wish, Narume, I wish. Takumi probably has never played a visual novel, unfortunately. This fucking uncultured ass. Okay, so you're all going to leave the school now. Thank you. Hurry up and get ready then. It was a risky gamble, but I somehow managed to convince everyone to leave the school, albeit reluctantly. Even if they still doubted I was from the future, at least I'd managed to avoid our most imminent threat. It would be crazy. I'm just throwing this out there, but it would be crazy if we leave the academy and when we come back, the defense room has been broken into and FB is like that. The entire operation is gonna be like, it's gonna be fucked. Because I feel like, bro, that would be such a sick way of progressing this round. Because we've never done that. We've never done a situation where the operation is fucked from the beginning. We always try to carry out the operation to the better end. And it's always something that happens at the very end that either makes it succeed or makes it fail inevitably. So it would be quite a twist if what this route is doing is like, we're gonna fuck the operation from like day 7, and then we're just like, the only thing that we are gonna be fighting for is for ourselves. The problem is, from a gameplay perspective, because they have to carry out all these battles in Last Defense Academy just because of the way that the game works, how is this gonna go? Because are we just still gonna take refuge in Last Defense Academy? Probably, even if the defense room is ravaged. So I guess we would still be here. It's possible that by destroying the defense room, they also somehow destroy the Revival-matic and the other machinery in here. So we wouldn't like even be able to be revived, which would up the stakes a little bit. But yeah, I personally, I don't know what they're cooking with this, but my instinctual, like, okay, this is what we should do with this route feeling as a writer would be to them coming back to the school and the defense room being destroyed and FB being dead. Personally. But I feel like there's something smarter to be done here if I think hard enough. And they're probably gonna do that. Well, it's night already. After managing to convince the others, I got ready to leave, but no one else had come yet. I'm exhausted. Maybe it's because I've been so desperate while trying to convince the people who wanted to stay, but now fatigue is really settling in. I let out a deep sigh and closed my eyes for a moment. No, don't do that. You're gonna wake up on day 5. This is making me sleepy. Bro, okay, let me check something here. Did Takumi actually lose consciousness on day 5 too? Sorry, on day 4. I mean, not really. At least we don't have... Because, like... this is fucked, dude. This is, like, actually really fucked. Because you know what this might be implying? This might be implying that... Like, this is late into the night. This is probably, like, 11 p.m. or something like that. It's still day 3. So it's probably, like, 11 p.m. or very late. Close to midnight. So, the idea that Takumi is getting super duper sleepy, maybe I'm looking too much into it and maybe he's just actually very sleepy, but it's possible that what's actually happening is whoever came here to kill Gaku on day 4 is coming here right this instant, and then it's causing Takumi to become extra sleepy. But because he was already sleeping in the killing game route, by that moment, he didn't feel anything, right? We didn't have any confirmation that something weird was happening because he was already asleep, so it didn't impact him necessarily. It's very possible that someone is coming here on this very day, and I hope someone wakes up Takumi, and it's very possible that we're gonna meet that person when we go outside. It would be crazy, I swear to Christ, it would be crazy if we meet a second Takumi or a second Hiroko, but it is gonna be definitely someone in a sponsor suit. It's definitely gonna be someone in a sponsor suit. Who is that gonna be? I have no clue. But it's gonna keep us on the edge of our seats. Definitely. Because if you think about it, it's very possible that the 2 sponsor suits are actually trying to prevent the invader hunt. Because when they drugged Takumi in the killing game route, they were like... The one thing that we heard from them is that, hey, we're not involved with the invader hunt, right? So it's like almost like they are against it, and this would track considering there's a possibility that the ones that wrote the message and that killed Siveri and are trying to deviate from the current timeline could be the sponsor figures, right? If they are opposed to the invader hunt, they're deliberately trying to lead us astray from that path. It's a possibility, most definitely. If I had a bat in front of me right now, I just know I'd be knocked out in an instant. Someone wake him up. Oh crap! What is up? This might just be the indication that another Takumi has stepped into this timeline. Yep. Oh. Okay, so it's already day 4, so this is past midnight, by the way. My head feels heavy and sore, maybe because I'm tired, or maybe because another Takumi has stepped into the timeline. It could also be something relating to Ato's cryptoglobin being inside you and acting up. Let's not forget that as a component of this route, even though they have done that already in other routes, including the very killing game route in which Takumi sort of went down his murderer's arc, which had a lot of, like a lot of roots in Ato being inside of him. Like, there's so many. That's like the thing about this route. It does feel like this is going to be a grandiose route because there's so many elements at play. This is not normal. Like, whenever we jump into a particular timeline, I never do too much preamble. I never talk too much about predictions and all of that, because most of the time it's like, okay, we're gonna get into something new. Maybe I have like one prediction here or there. This route feels like it has so much writing for it that it's almost crazy. And not only that, we're getting into the end game of this game right now, so whether you want it or not, this route needs to have either story lock 2 or something, or it most definitely has to have ending 72 and 76 from Storylock 1. So definitely this route is going to be crucial for Storylock 1 for us to understand the full story. And given the amount of shit that this route has from other routes already, just from like foreknowledge off the killing game route and from Storylock 1 meta elements, this has the potential to be one of the craziest routes of the game. Makes sense. The situation is turning me into a ball of nerves. But thankfully the pain woke me up. I smacked to the side of my face to pump myself up for the trip.
Hey!
Snap out of it, Takumi. By this time, everyone was showing up at the entrance, now ready to go. You're all here. Let's get going then.
Yeah, it's dark now, but we'll be okay. Right?
Tomorrow, anyone who's able to show head for second to last Defense Academy. Oh, anyone who's able should head for second to last Defense Academy, sorry. But for now, we need to get through the wall of fire. We'll be roughing it tonight.
You mean sleeping outside? I sure hope we don't run into any invaders.
Sister dearest, your brother is here to be your personal blanket and keep you warm.
Hot.
You don't have to do that.
So this fire extinguisher you were talking about really works on those flames? Yeah, it's only temporary, but it works.
We are the boys and girls that grab the sun riding to Valhalla.
I don't know what this is referencing.
Let's get moving. Come with me, unless you want to be burned to a crisp.
Without hesitation, Hideko took a fire extinguisher and walked toward the roaring flames.
Oh my god, Mistress Hideko is so cool, and she's gonna die looking cool too.
She is most likely dead at me. Hey, hold on. I grabbed an extinguisher and hurried after her. Hideko is extremely proactive about this. Very interesting. It's almost like she knows we need to leave the academy very soon, which would make sense. She does have fragments of foreknowledge. And that's how we all ended up escaping to the other side of the wall of fire. Everyone was at a loss for words after seeing the massive raised ruins all around us. But maybe exhaustion won out in the end, because they seemed to just accept what they were seeing before long. Tomorrow, we head for second to last Defense Academy. And then, it's no good. I'm too sleepy. I'll worry about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. Dude, you're way too sleepy talking to me. Something is up. I gave in to the listless feelings and closed my heavy lids. Okay. Please don't tell me Dotomi has died. For the love of murder. Okay, thank God. For all we know, the Academy could be very much destroyed right now. The defense room might be assailed and FB is completely dead. But it's good to see that Dotomi is dead. That's all the Dotomi is alive. That's all I care about. Morning already. Did you guys just sleep in the middle of the streets? I felt the sunlight through my eyelids. I rubbed my eyes like usual and moved to get up when it hit me. Right, we slept outside. Seeing the ruins spread out before me made me remember that we'd evacuated outside the wall of fire. Good morning. I felt so sorry that I have to be the first thing you see this morning. Truly the worst possible start to our day. To be honest, Shoma, the first thing I saw was Dotomi. So I would argue that it's the best thing ever. But yeah, because especially considering you were hidden behind Takumi's sprite on my screen. So I guess good for you. That's not true, Shoma. Yes, I saw Dotomi first, you piece of shit. Is everyone else awake?
Oh?
They've been awake for a while. Well, half of them couldn't sleep in the first place. Probably for the better, because we can't have everyone falling asleep and nobody keeping watch. Oh, really? Oh, I could sleep knowing the invaders could show up without warning. I could feel my stomach churning all night. Same, and Dotomi wouldn't knock it off with her creepy talk.
All I was doing was sharing my top 100 massacre scenes.
Great.
Morning is so depressing anyway. I hate it. I wish I was dead.
Damn it, if anyone is depressed right now, it's me. Everyone seems pretty low right now.
You seem to sleep well, Mr. Sumino. You must be quite the masochist to be able to sleep on such a hard surface.
It's definitely got something to do with time leaping shenanigans and people walking into this timeline. Or either that or Eito is messing with his stamina or something like that. One or the two. Most likely time leaping shenanigans. Huh?
You must have been really tired. Are you alright?
My head's a little fuzzy since I just woke up, but my body feels normal. If I had to complain about anything, I guess my back hurts. Is there a single character Gaku didn't banter with yet? I guess Shion? Maybe. I can't necessarily remember that. Yeah, my guess would be Shion, but I feel like I'm forgetting a scene or two. I'm fine. I slept like a log. After hearing my answer, Kaku's moved her hand over her chest with a relieved look on her face. Okay. Kaku is happy that we slept good. Why this, bro? Oh my god. Why did I hate this? Why is she so relieved that we slept like a log? Oh my god. No, hold on. I hate this. Like, it's almost like, oh, good, you slept good, so you didn't see a thing that I did this night, right? It's so crazy, bro. I hate this. I fucking hate this, because this Kaku should not, she should not be the Gi Kaku from the Calamity route yet. That Kaku should only show up at day 25, unless there's some weird actual time traveling shenanigan going on here. But now this makes me extremely sus of Kaku. Was I sleeping that hard? I hope I don't have drill marks on my chin. Ah, man, I hate how sus I am of Kaku now. But everyone seems to be fine, thankfully. I was sure an irrelevant nobody... I was sure an irrelevant nobody like me would have been killed by now. Well, we just left the message. Oh my god, I can't read! Ah! Well, we left just like the message said. Now the corporate's gotten what they want. Right? Right? Yeah, Gaku, I'm convinced that Gaku is the one that wrote the message because someone threatened to kill him and he just did whatever he could to prevent his fate from being sealed in the academy. I think so. He's like trying to, he's leaning on it too thick. We kept up our end of the bargain. The message didn't say don't come back or anything. Surely we wouldn't be killed if we went back on day 7.
So we just have to make our way to second to last defense academy today.
Right? It would be crazy if Kako is the one that wrote the message and she's the one that threatened, no, sorry. If Kako's the one that threatened Gaku and Gaku wrote the message and Gaku was threatened not to say a thing about her. But the problem is I have no idea how this Kaku would have turned on us in the first place. Because she's not supposed to have anything to do with the geese until day 25. Or 24, because 24 is when she time-leapt. Oh my god, dude, I feel like I'm on the money with so many things on this route, but the crazy thing is I have no confirmation of anything, and there's like loopholes in my theory. Yeah, but considering how far it is, we should go in a smaller group. Just how far is it? Pretty far if we walk, but if we use our Hemo Anima, it shouldn't be a problem. Tsubasa can drive us there, dude. But we should still stick to those of us who have the stamina to walk for an entire day. If we want to keep a good balance between who stays and who goes, I think 4 of us should go. Takumi and I are a given. Interesting. Do we have 2 other volunteers? Hiraka's dead set on going, huh? Well, having her makes me feel reassured. It's almost like she feels like she has to be there to see how the future is gonna play out exactly, because she knows something is gonna happen there. In fact, I need to check what days exactly the commanders attack second to last defense academy, what day Parmeth attacks on timeline 2. LDA. Hold on, I'm just reading my notes, hold on. Okay, so in the romance route, we went there on day 6 and they were all just chilling, so I guess the attack happens after day 6. Not on day 7, most likely. It's gonna be like day 9 or something. Because there is a route where we get to the second to last defense academy, I think on day 9, and they're all mummified bodies from Vashna's.
Uh-oh, I think I see an event flag for Hirako and Takumi.
Huh? Madame smirked as she looked at me. What does she think is going to happen? She thinks you guys are gonna bang.
Oh?
Everybody must still feel suspicious of Takumi because of what he did to Eita, right? In that case, we need people who can stop Takumi without hesitation in the event something goes wrong. I'm pretty sure Hirako is just playing the villain here, but she definitely knows that Takumi is trustworthy, and she, like more than anyone, given that she's a time leaper as well, and she definitely just wants to go there to make sure the events play out according to the best possible futures.
So that's why you're going. Takumi, you can't get away from Mistress Hirako.
I guess she's warning me that she'll kill me if she has to. Yeah, that's pretty much what she said. I kind of already knew, but everyone's pretty wary of me right now. If this is what it takes to get them to work with me.
Hey, take Shoma and I with you.
What? Shoma is good to have because of Parmith's mental control abilities, so yeah. Just in case you need a sacrifice, I understand. Then by all means.
You got it all twisted. This is a good chance to toughen you up. You've got a loser's attitude that's gonna get you killed real quick. I'm gonna use this trip to straighten you out.
I think I might be beyond hope. But if you're saying that even a dirtbag like me can change, I want to try.
That's what I'm talking about. Time for Hellfire Takemata's super intense to hell and back training regimen.
Aye, sir. Are you kidding me?
Anyway, that's 4 people, right? The rest of us just wait here.
I guess so. I don't think we should go back to the school until Takami's group gets back.
Grab these allies or whatever and get back here as soon as possible. I hate horror movie stuff, man. It's like crazy because Gaku is stuck with Kako, and like I said, Kako could very well be the one that threatened to kill him, so really crazy, right? And he's still like very concerned about this because he's acting like he was threatened to die. This is like unusual for Gaku. Right, we need to bring them back. We need all the people we can get to achieve our goal. Hey, are you even listening? Oh yeah, sorry, I don't have any change. I wasn't asking for any. Way to be classist. Damn. Oh, that wasn't it? Sorry. I wasn't listening at all. I really need to get it together. What the fuck is going on, Takumi?
We're wasting time here. Let's go.
Come on, Shoma, start with 5 miles of jump squats.
Yes, sir. Time for this pathetic worm to stop crawling and start leaping. Now I'm a pathetic, slimy frog. Did someone say frog? Sorry. Sorry. Let me get a sip of my water because I feel like I just killed myself. I hate this game, dude. Fucking hate this game. I fucking hate this game. I fucking hate this game. Did you say something? I couldn't hear quite right. I'm not gonna redo that. Bro. Okay. Bro, okay. Is Takumi possessed by a gi? Is this the route we're going? Like, why did he react so specifically to frog? Oh my god, dude. Is that why the thump happened in like the main hall? Oh my fucking Christ, dude. Oh my fucking Christ. It's so crazy because like they keep adding more and more elements from other routes to this, and it's definitely gonna be one of those that are just gonna like tie everything together. Oh my fucking Christ. It's very likely that Takumi is possessed by a gi, and that's what's causing his like obliviousness and his weird behavior. Like, I wasn't listening at all. I really need to get it together. It's almost like he's losing touch with himself because something else is trying to control his emotions and behavior. Oh my fucking Christ.
I hate physical education. I'm a hikikomori. I just don't live like that.
They're already leaving me behind. I gotta get going.
Good luck. We'll hold down the fort here. Be careful, Takumi.
Very interesting. Why is Kaku so protective over Takumi, bro? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. What is going on, dude? Oh my god, I'm so sus. Like, did Kaku open a box for Takumi to get, like, possessed? Bro. Thanks, we'll be back on the morning of day 7. I waved goodbye to the group staying behind and left the campsite. We need to get to second to last defense academy quickly. Bro. We walked and walked and walked. Ignoring Shoma trying to suffer his way through Takamato's brutal training regimen, Hiroko and I remained silent. We squeezed in a few short breaks and walked all night until the sun began to come up again. When I finally saw it, we made it. This is second to last defense academy. It's real. Shoma did squats the entire journey here. Poor guy. Right, so we just kicked the door or what? No, we're not here to fight anybody. Just be normal, please. Let's start by saying hello. I headed for the front entrance when a familiar face popped up from the building.
Hello, and welcome to second to last Defense Academy. You are from the main campus, are you not?
Yep.
It's that robo bastard again. What are you doing here?
He does resemble Sirei, but that's not him. They are equally adorable, though. You have a good eye, but it is as you say. I am not the Honorable Sirei. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at second to last Defense Academy.
It's so crazy because now I fucking like my voice for Dadami is like if you look hard enough, my voice, the same voice I do for Nigo is the same voice I do for Moku, which is kind of the same voice I do for Dadami. Sorry guys, it turns out I'm like a 3-voice man.
In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sirei when the occasion demands it. A pleasure to meet you.
How did you know we came here from Last Defense Academy? Because he has data on all of you.
Well, you have infusers, don't you? Only students from one of our campuses would be carrying those.
Nigo's smug face looked exactly like Sirei's. If he wasn't wary of us, explaining things would go quickly.
Your timing is perfect. There's something I want to ask. I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Sirei stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges.
Yeah, about that.
Was your communication equipment damaged? Is there some trouble at the main campus?
I remember having the same conversation before, but the situation was a little different then. I'll explain everything. But first, could you bring your students out here too? I want to talk to everyone at once.
I don't like the sound of this.
Yeah, Siri's very much dead. We're fucked.
Okay, come on in. I'll get the students.
Are these the allies you're telling us about? Can't wait to see what kind of people they are.
Yeah, it's a fucking, a very prideful noble, a murderer, well, an assassin, let's not disrespect him, an assassin, a fucking dead brain samurai, and Nozomi. Right, I hope they're nice people. I decided not to tell Shoma that one of these people beat him near to death in my future. Shoutouts to Kurara. We followed Nigo and entered second to last Defense Academy. Bro, this fucking, like, the fucking frog thing doesn't get out of my head, dude. Guys, fucking Christ, dude. This route is gonna edge me to death. Nigo opened the door to the gym, and I was greeted by faces that felt somewhat nostalgic at this point.
Okay, everyone, gather round. There's some people I want to introduce you to.
We haven't used this CG ever since Timeline 0. I love this CG. That was the moment that I referred to Kurara as Jack Skeleton. What about Moko? Bro, I forgot about Moko. Crap. That's crazy. I forgot about Moko. Man, I feel so embarrassed.
Who are you?
What? 3 strange men have appeared.
And Hiraka.
Can you stop with your perverted fantasies? You want all of them and your sword too, you sicko?
The way she phrased it was definitely a little kinky, yeah.
Ugh. I had no such disgraceful thoughts in my head.
I don't know about that, Magadori. You literally started your sentence with the Moan, so I'm not sure. You literally just exactly, Takumi. I'm glad we're on the same page for once.
Wait, where are Miss Mochiro and Miss Kirifuji?
They just went to grab a drink. Oh, looks like they're back.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Wait, who are these people?
That bright voice, that innocent smile, that damn smile. It's Nozomi. Seeing her made something well up inside of me.
Eek, strange boys, nobody warned me.
So this is the real Moko? That's right. I forget that Takumi has never seen the real Moko in Timeline 0. Only Zenta. Greetings. We are.
Oh.
Don't look, I don't have my makeup on. I might be beautiful without it, but it's still so embarrassing.
Are the girls here in Estrus? What does that mean, bro? What does that mean? It's like fucking in Disneyland? Estrus. Or is like a drug. A recurrent pure sexual receptivity and fertility in many female mammals? It basically means for them to be in heat. That's crazy. I have never heard this expression. I'm gonna steal that. That's like the smartest way to say someone's in heat ever. I like that. Huh?
Oh.
I didn't say anything. Let's get on with this.
All right, now that everyone's here, let's have a round of self-introductions.
After each of us quickly introduced ourselves, I explained the situation. About what I experienced in my timeline, and everything that happened since I traveled to the past. I finally took a breath after I finished explaining why we'd come to the second campus.
Huh?
That's everything, that's everything. I don't know if you all believe me, but... Hold on, this is all too sudden. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I get how you'd be suspicious. We only have to trust Takumi ourselves. But the part about us winding up...
Sorry guys, I'm a little dyslexic today.
But the part about that wind-up toy of a CEO getting killed and ripped to bits is true. The stuff about the weird-ass message too.
The Honorable Sire killed, dismembered. No!
Dismembered, you say? I would love to see how he got taken apart. Here, Nigo. Let's reenact it. I'll put you back together afterwards, I promise.
What? You'd hurt your poor sweet little old Nico? It would just be a light filing. Forget that. Are these filthy animals telling the truth about this last defense academy?
She practically spat out the word filthy as she looked at us.
Well, yes. And they know too much for them to be making it all up. So Takumi really did time travel too?
Sir Takumi leapt through time to save the past in a super/siblings ultimate style fight with the invaders.
Okay.
I see. It all makes sense.
Shut up, simpleton, or I'll shove your sword down your gullet sideways until you yelp.
Something tells me she would like that.
Eek!
Assuming we believe what you're saying, what are we supposed to do? I want you all to come with us to Last Defense Academy immediately. Like I just explained, this school is just a decoy. There's no need for you to defend it.
Please stop bringing that up. You're going to make them resent me. Rest assured, I already completely despise you. Why didn't you tell us about any of this, you pathetic lump of scrap metal? I'm sorry. It was an order from above. I have no choice.
Calm down, Kurata. Right now, we need to focus on what we are going to do. Wouldn't it be crazy if, out of the blue, we just have a choice, but it's with Nozomi instead of Takumi? Mocha stepped out in front, trying to reel in Nozomi as she started to lose her composure.
Hey, no fighting, okay?
The wrestler saying that.
We have no choice but to go to Last Defense Academy. Is that what you're about to say, Inigo? Abe, how did you know that? Because if Last Defense Academy falls, all our work will have been for nothing, right? Preposterous. How could you use an Osuzuki as a decoy? Get down on your hands and knees and hot coals and beg for my forgiveness.
Can our weirdos just answer yes or no already? Seriously.
It was Nigo's turn to step out in front, reeling in Takemoto before he could start resorting to threats. This is getting crazy. The thing is, I am almost sure that we are gonna walk back to the team and somebody is going to be dead. And I hate that it might be Darumi. However, if Kako is really the one that's geified, it's most likely going to be Ima. Because Ima is usually the one that's closest to her, so it would be the easy to kill. She could very well just lure him to like a corner and kill him, and nobody would suspect Kako because Kako loves Ima, but that's like geified Kako, so she just wants bodies.
I apologize for keeping this from everyone. I'm very sorry. Now that the Honorable Siri has been destroyed, you must defend Last Defense Academy with your lives.
I need you all to step up to this new mission. This is my final order for you.
What do you mean, final? Yeah, he's staying behind because his duty is to protect his academy.
Even if Second to Last Defense Academy is a decoy school, that doesn't mean it's without function. I can't abandon my post. I will stay here.
Wait, the invaders will be coming here for a second time soon. Are you gonna pull a romance route, Hideko, and are you gonna knock Nigo out and take him with us? What are you gonna do, Hideko? The next attack will be on day 10. It'll be enough to break the defensive barrier. I told the other team what I could remember of what Nozomi told me in my previous timeline. How Mocha was taken away because the enemy's planned attack. How they'd all managed to survive somehow using the revival-matic. But no matter how much I tried to convince him, Nigo wouldn't change his mind. In the end, we begrudgingly decided to leave Nigo behind and head to Last Defense Academy without him. Interesting, so Hideko didn't decide to knock him out. That settles it then. Okay. Oh, for the love of murder. Who could have seen this coming? Well, I suppose I don't mind a bit of excitement.
Ow.
Come on, Nozomi, don't look so anxious. I'm worried about Nigo too, but we need to protect the Last Defense Academy now.
Moko,
We don't have anything to be scared of if we're together. We're still gonna be okay.
stop raising that flags.
Indeed! The Holy Jumonja Sword agrees!
And she says bye-bye to second to last Defense Academy.
So he was telling the truth about the girl who talks to her sword. I told you, they're all very unique, but you can count on them.
Mr. Semino, I'm counting on you.
Yeah, you got it. Nigel held out his hand to me, but he couldn't reach at all, so I just replied with a nod. Damn. We don't have any time to spare. We need to get back. Everyone got ready, said goodbye to Nigel, and boarded the school bus. After leaving second to last Defense Academy, Takemata drove us down the same road we'd come by. Eventually, I dozed off. Oh gosh. It was already dawn by the time we made it back to the campsite. Who's gonna be dead? Who's gonna be dead? Who's gonna be dead? Ima and Kako are missing. Oh, no, never mind. I'm so dumb. Like, this is just our crew. This is just our crew. Never mind. Everyone who's been... Everyone who'd been waiting came running over once we got off the school bus. Okay, they're all alive. Never mind.
You know what's crazy about this? Do you know what's crazy about this? They could all be geese now. They could all be geese. No! No, they could all be geese now. I hate this. I fucking hate this, dude.
Because this route is going way too well. This route is going way too well, so I'm sure something is up with this. Like, there's a very good chance that these guys are all geese right now. Every single one of them. Oh my fucking Christ, I hate this. Welcome back. Thank goodness you're all okay. Oh, are these the second to last Defense Academy people? Hey!
Are these the harassed of your teammates? They look poor. Don't you have any shame? You should be begging to be forgiven for even being born while you bounce off the windshield of a luxury vehicle.
Dang, get some freaking manners!
These new characters are totally freaky. I love it.
Sorry, Kurara's always like this around new people.
Always.
It's how Lady Kurara shows her love. She says, so says the Holy Jumanji Sword.
Lady Kurara, and you can talk to your sword? If anyone knows about love, it's this freak in her sword. You should see what she uses as a sheath, if you get what I mean.
That's not true. My relationship with my blade is purely platonic.
They're repeating the same lines from, I think, Timeline 0. This whole exchange feels familiar. Exactly. It's playing out the same way. Sorry that you have to see a puke stain like me back here again. It must be unpleasant. I'll go disappear somewhere.
I've been thinking you're rather cute. If you want to disappear, I can make it feel really good for you.
Really good?
Are you talking pleasure? Bro, what the fuck is happening?
Oh my god, he's going to pile drive him.
The girls are out of control. They're all in estrus, it seems like.
You're all acting like a bunch of simpletons. Are we going to be able to get through today's battle like this? Right, the invaders will be attacking today. Last time, the other team were awkward with the rest of us for a while after we first met. It took some time for us to get close. But we don't have that kind of time right now. I need to get things organized. Everybody, listen up.
Yeah!
The invaders will attack today, so let's head back to the school and get ready.
Back to the school? Aren't you worried about that threatening message?
What, you're gonna sleep out here like a coward forever? You can die out in the wilderness if you want, but you'll be on your own.
let's go back. And now he's like wanting to go back. That's crazy. I mean, of course he doesn't want to be alone in the ruins, but interesting either way.
Damn it, why does this always happen to me? I just want to end up in a pool full of cash someday.
We quickly introduced ourselves to one another and then set off toward the school. The second to last Defense Academy students looked on in amazement as we used the fire extinguishers to open up a path through the undying flames. And so we returned to Last Defense Academy for the first time in 3 days. Let me guess, the school is either destroyed or the defense room has been invaded. Please tell me. That's totally how I would write this story. It had been days since we were last there, but nothing seemed to have changed. Go to the defense room. We showed the newcomers around the school and examined it from corner to corner ourselves. Finally, we arrived at that classroom with Eito's body. Is the body missing? Oh my god, is the body fucking missing? Is Eito a Gi now? The body's gonna be missing and he's gonna be a Gi. Oh, that classroom.
There really is a threatening message.
Interesting. I want to see if Eito's body is still there. The message on the blackboard still looked as creepy as it did the first time.
You still haven't found the culprit? I swear, when I find out who's behind this prank,
I'm gonna hit them with a nasty Destino!
A prank, you say? Is that really all this is?
why are you laughing all creepy like that?
I can tell by the way they've written the word kill that they have a lustful blend of love and hate.
Very interesting, because this possibly implies that a Gi wrote it. But then that throws away my theory of Gaku being the one who did it.
The writer's thirst for blood is pulsating off the board. I'm all turned on.
This guy is scary. Don't worry, Lady Kako. My holy Jomonji sword will protect you.
By the way, Kaku specifically finding Yugamu scary because he just mentioned that whoever wrote the message has a particular relationship with the word kill. It's peculiar because if Kaku is a Gi and Yugamu is pretty much on the money by saying this, she's like, this guy is scary, he's gonna blow my cover or something like that, right? Definitely something to keep in mind.
Speaking of lustful, that sword of yours is a biohazard. You should keep it away, far from children. The holy Jomonji sword is not a tool of licentiousness. I swear.
Oh, I have a suggestion. I think some of us should stay inside during our defensive battle just in case. But won't that put us at a disadvantage? Better to have a disadvantage in battle than to have us dying in the academy. We have you guys now, and our Himo Enema is powerful enough already. Besides, I'm worried about leaving the inside of the school defenseless. Who knows what could happen? The message is still bothering me. Now that Sirius is gone, I'm not comfortable with all of us leaving.
Then I'll hang out here and wait. I'd way rather get hunted down by a crazy murderer.
Donum is completely fucked in the head as usual,
And we love her for it.
well, whatever you want to do. Let me guess, the twins are gonna stay too.
Well...
That's right. We'll abstain. It seems safer here.
Is Tsubasa gonna stay back too?
If we hole up in a room, just the two of us, we'll be perfectly safe. Right, sister dearest.
That's a perfect moment for Kaku to inflict you with the Gi vermin.
Well, you guys want to get killed even more than I do.
I'll stay too. I think, even if I were to go, I'd just be holding you back.
Make sure to keep up your training. Build that body like you mean it.
Yes, sir. That means the people going are the 5 members from Second to Last Defense Academy, and those of us who haven't volunteered to stay, right? Nozomi, are you good to go?
Yes, no problem. I'll fight with everybody else.
There was no hesitation in Nozomi's eyes. She'd explained to the others how she could fight with an artificial class weapon, and I guess there's nothing to worry about it if she can retreat if things go south. There we go.
Huh?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Wow, they're really here!
Wow, how remarkable. It happened just as Takumi said.
Well, we have to sortie.
Oh my god.
The invaders are here. Takumi, you really did come from the future.
It sounded like BS to me, but guess not. Anyway, let's kill these fuckers.
Right, if we use Sir Takumi's intel, victory will be ours. Yeah, that's right. We're counting on you, Takumi.
Takumi, you give the orders. Lead us in series instead.
I'd rather not be told what to do by this funny page's reject and his goofball friends, but if I must. If you die, I'll kill you.
Based. What does that even mean? Don't you worry, your pretty little head, Takumi. I'll bring you back from the river Styx as many times as it takes. Please don't let me get killed over and over again.
I'm ready to step in the ring. I've got my sweatproof makeup on, and I'm all set. Take it away, Takumi. I've got my barf bags, so let's do this.
Everybody ready? It's time for a defensive battle.
All right, here we go. Like, the thing is, everything is going so smoothly in this route. I'm sure that there are some geese already in our team. And that's crazy, because they've been bringing up the frog crave. It's very possible, like I said, that Tsubasa, Gaku, Imakaku, and Darumi are geese by now. And now that Shoma is staying behind, it's possible that they're gonna contaminate Shoma too. We gotta keep track of that. And it's also possible that Takumi is possessed by a Gi, which is really crazy to think.
Did you know? The color of those creatures' insides is very pretty.
I think Hiroko would agree.
They're hideous on the outside, but the contrast with their innards is so beautiful. Oh, thinking about the color makes me tingle.
Oh, maybe we have something in common.
Exactly.
The way their brains splatter everywhere when you crush their skulls feels rather wonderful.
Stop bonding over weird stuff. Nobody else agrees with you.
Just imagining it makes my stomach turn.
Forget that shit. There's more of them than last time.
Come to mention it, they've definitely increased their numbers. Were there this many last time? But we have a drastically bigger team now, so this little miscalculation shouldn't pose a problem.
It's fine.
We can handle anything they throw at us if we work together.
Got it. I'll put my faith in our team and fight.
I'm going to whip every last one of them into submission. Bow down, fools! Get ready to face Moko Mujiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction! It's gonna be a slobber knocker!
These blackguards shall become rust on my holy Jumanji sword's blade. Have at you!
Alright, 3 waves. Just this side? I guess so. Alright.
I've got this.
It's gonna be pretty
Locked and loaded.
easy.
I'll help. That's what you appreciate it.
Let's do this.
How should I approach this?
I'm good whenever.
I don't know, actually.
My turn. That's it. Oh, say when. Take that! Got it! Let's do this! Ah! Here we go! Take that! Ready when you are! Yeah! Got it!
Leave it to me. Let me handle it.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this in one turn. That feels too much. Unfortunately.
Hey, thanks! Let's freaking go! That's what I'm talking about! You saw that, right?
I've got this. Take that!
Just go with that.
Prepped and ready! Mow 'em down!
Hauling ass! Eat this!
Let's go. Ha!
Okay. Was there always 3 waves for Mervrim, or is Veshna's gonna come here and fight us for the last turn?
We won! Wait, it's already over? What a bunch of two-pump chumps.
How unsatisfying. I was hoping to see something more sticky and pulpy.
It was a resounding victory, but things weren't exactly like the last time. And not just because of our new teammates either. Something felt off.
Hey, look! There's more of them!
What is that? Ew! Ah, more of them!
I need a big, strong man to come and save me!
Good one, Moko.
It's okay, Moko. If we just stay calm and take care of them, things will be okay.
What if Shoma just comes and saves Moko in his, like, steroids form?
Guess we just gotta knuckle up.
I knew it. There's clearly more than last time. But why?
Don't let them get to you guys. Just keep fighting.
Yeah, they still don't know that the Hemo Anima increase went for both sides. Alright, I'm gonna do the same
Ready
thing.
as I'll ever be.
Except this time,
I'll patch you up.
I'm gonna damage boost Takumi.
Good to go. Not bad. Here we go. Take that! Let's do this. Ha! Got it. I've got this. Yeah! Let's go. That's it. Ready when you are. Take this! Let's do this! All right.
This has been very well managed, by the way.
Ready when you are. Harder.
I might be able to do this in one turn.
Onward.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to agility
Let's
push
do
back on me.
this. This should do it. Let's go.
And I airblade from over here. Rather from here.
Take
Yep,
this.
one turn. Here we go.
Here we go.
And still 1 AP to spare.
I'm taking the wheel.
Too bad for them. Nice.
Have we vanquished them all now?
Yep.
Who knows? Maybe they'll just come streaming out from every little crevice like a bunch of roaches.
I can feel it, guys. We're way stronger now. And immortal, too! Now that's what the hell I'm talking about!
Goodness. Takumi, what happens now? This isn't the end, is it?
Not yet. A commander will show up next.
I thought so. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a challenge.
Are commanders those big freaks?
Yeah, but they start off in human form. I mentioned this before, but the commanders are humanoid, like us. Their power is just like our hemo anima, too.
My, how fascinating. I would love to capture one alive and take a peek inside of it.
Funny enough, you do that a bunch of times in the routes where we keep Ava as a prisoner.
Speak of the devil. Look over there.
I shifted my gaze after Hideko spoke.
Huh?
Oh, that's Little Black Riding Hood. Who's that? Someone I'd never seen before was staring at us and at the school.
Is that a commander? They don't look like an invader.
It must be a new type. Human like us. With hemo anima.
They have some audacity to look so haughty. Let me put that fool in their place.
So, this thing turns into one of those big freaks we saw the other day? And it's got hemo anima, like us?
No, that's not them.
Huh? Then who is it?
Who is this? What's going on here? I've never seen this one before.
Takumi? What's wrong? This is the same as what you experienced last time, right?
Wait, someone's coming from over there, too! Is this a commander tag team?
Not quite.
Huh?
There's Mervrim.
It's him! That's him! That's the commander!
Huh? Then who's the first guy?
Well...
Huh? Are they gonna surrender?
No! They're coming for us! Keep your guard up!
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength.
Blood of my bond release!
The paragon of order. I will run this time.
Well, you ran last time when I fought you in the serial battles.
I have to stand and fight. All of you, stand aside. If you don't, then in the name of order, I will strike you down.
I will strike you down.
It turned into one of those big motherfuckers! Just like Takumi said!
Know your place! You have some nerve defying an old Suzuki! I will destroy you, monster!
Did you guys hear that too? He's talking.
Indeed. He speaks human language.
Is this because of our hemo anima? Never mind that. What's going on with that other person? Did they disappear? No, they're still there. I'd have remembered if there was someone like that around the first time. Just who are they? What are they doing here?
Hey, Takumi! What the fuck are we supposed to do? You're from the future, right, dude? Tell us what happens next!
I don't know. We've deviated.
Huh? You gotta be kidding me!
We fought him before. We know how tough he is.
Yeah, but he's stronger now.
Now that we've got this many fighters and we're hella strong, he's going down.
I mean, that is true, but he's definitely stronger than before.
Yeah. Right.
I am so curious whether or not Veshnins is gonna just absorb Mervrim, or if she's gonna take one of us with her. I'll have time to think about this later. For now, the battle takes priority. I just have to make this work. Oh yes, you won't run. You will die.
Ready when you are.
Time for action. All good. Thanks for the help.
Let's go. There. All right.
My turn.
I don't even know what I do here.
Ready whenever.
Let us begin. I'll show you what's up.
Nah, not Gaku.
It's my turn.
I guess Moko. Wouldn't get that one guy though.
Leave it to me.
I feel like Tsubasa right here would be cool. But I wanted to get all four. Well, this gets one guy right there. Yeah.
Ready with this should slow
Let's
them
do that.
down. Leave it to me.
Wait, no, why did I do that? She doesn't have one extra damage. I forgot. Yeah, whatever.
They're gonna hear this engine roar. We did it!
I've got this. Here.
It's not like Mervrim's gonna survive all of that either way.
Take it. All right. Say when. My turn. Here. Take this. Say when. Take it. Got it. This isn't good. That all you got? Time to use it. It's all right. There! I'm not done yet. Here! It's all right. Take that! That all you got? One last straw!
There we go.
Strong enough.
Alright, now the question is how is this gonna play out? With Veshnins, what is she gonna do?
Serves you right. Writhe on your knees in the dirt until you die.
Alright guys, give me a second. I gotta go take a pee before we jump into this. BRB.
Alrighty, I'm back. Let's see here. I'm very curious.
It's harder when they look like people.
Yeah. I mean, they even use hemo-anima like us.
Hey, Takumi, it's your fault these monsters are stronger now, is it? Pay with your life!
I told you. I had no idea that'd happen. I didn't even know it would do anything to your powers.
Hemoanima sure is mysterious. Not even the time traveler can explain it.
Dang, I thought Takumi was gonna be our cheat code, man.
Not quite, Gaku.
I suppose it's fitting that a war as bizarre as this should be fought using powers that are just as strange.
What's the point if the enemy is stronger too?
Seriously.
Oh, for the love of murder, enough complaining! More importantly, what was with that other person who showed up at first? They ended up getting away.
Oh, they're coming for Mervrim.
Perhaps a second commander? Surely Sir Takumi must know.
What do we do with this guy? He ain't dead yet.
I looked to where Takamata was pointing.
Please, I beg of you, don't kill me.
Is this thing begging for its life? Pretty pathetic given you were just trying to kill us.
Shit. I don't like being able to understand these things.
Hey, I thought Takumi said they weren't intelligible to us.
I'm pretty sure this is all because of the changes to our hemo-anima.
Which would mean maybe he can understand us too. First time he can actually talk crazy.
Hey, can you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Every time he has his throat right. I mean, he spoke to us in the coming of age route too.
Yes, I understand.
The moment he opened his mouth, Hideko was quick to interrupt.
I wouldn't recommend getting familiar with this thing. He's our enemy.
I guess so.
I beg of you, spare my life.
Hey, you...
It happened in an instant. Hello, Vesh. Oh. Jugamu vanished and immediately circled behind the enemy. And then... Hello, Yugamu. Interesting. Okay. That's not something I was expecting. But it makes sense.
How precious.
Poor Mervrim. You know what's crazy, dude? This is the last Mervrim. This is the last Mervrim. Because all the other routes happen after Mervrim is already dead. Wow, dude. This was really the last Mervrim. Because we killed him in all the other timelines that, yeah, where he was a battle. That's crazy. Yugamu.
Oh.
Sorry, Takumi. I wanted to shut that demon's mouth sooner rather than later.
Good work, Yugama. You single-celled simpleton of a boy. It's obvious you would have been utterly taken in by his pointless begging.
Come on. I couldn't exactly deny the allegation. I wanted to talk to him a bit more. Maybe it would have changed something. But that's not happening now. This fight is over. Well done, everyone. Yeah, good work.
Now it's time to celebrate our win, right? Everybody survived. We can't celebrate without our leader.
True enough. Thanks, guys.
Okay, let's head to the cafeteria. All the success has me starving. Eating with poppers in my sight will no doubt cheapen the taste of my meal. I'm gonna hit the shower first. I feel totally disgusting.
I'm going to wash up first as well. I got splattered by blood.
Come on, Takumi. You ready to go?
Of course. Everyone returned to the school feeling a mix of exhaustion and happiness. Honestly, I couldn't get the commander's last moments out of my head. But I swore I'd win this 100-day war. Now's the time to earnestly celebrate our win. The battle now is over. We share the good news with the others waiting in the school. Yeah, like, we gotta look out for Shoma now, because he might be a Gi as well. According to the Adami and Shoma who had been patrolling the school, nothing unusual had happened, sure. I guess that's good news. What was the point of that threat after all? Who wrote it and why exactly? It's very possible that Kako is has been a Gi from the very beginning of this route somehow. Ever since they killed Siri, whoever killed Siri might have possessed Kako as well. It could have been very well Kako, the one that was the one that opened the box in the first place. But then that does not explain Kako's behavior in the killing game route. Because she was, like, normal, and in fact, she went to the satellite with us. So that's, like, where my theories falter a little bit, because it doesn't make sense for her to have turned into a Gi by then. So I guess my options go back to, they go back to it being a time leaper. Because Kako was not a Gi in the killing game route. Never made sense for that to be the case. Unless somehow the Kakos were replaced later, but that gets so weird. I was lost in thought as everyone enjoyed a celebratory meal in the cafeteria. Interesting.
Huh?
What a long day that was. The celebration was over, and I was back in my room. I let out a sigh on my bed. I feel kind of sluggish now. The exhaustion was setting in now, leaving me with a nasty headache. I was just about to close my eyes to get myself to sleep, when suddenly he showed up again. Hello, Xian. You again. Sorry, but I'm tired. Let me rest.
Huh? I can tell, but I really wanted to check in on you.
Why is that?
You intrigue me, seeing as you used my power to jump through time and redo the past. I was sure that your second chance at this world would be one full of hope, where all would be saved. But it looks like things are a bit different from what I was imagining. You're so relentless that you'd even end the life of a traitor without hesitation. It's frightening.
What are you getting at?
It seems to me like you've changed.
Strange, isn't it? I don't share any of your memories of the past.
Oh my god.
I'm starting to get the feeling you're not yourself.
This gets into the fucking Gi shit. The talk of it might be a Gi right now. That's so crazy, dude. Let me guess. Must be the power of the cryptoglobin. Don't be ridiculous. What do you know about me anyway?
Nothing at all.
Huh?
Relax, I'm not here to meddle. All I can do is watch from the defense room.
No, I'm sorry. That was messed up of me to say. I'm just tired.
Understood. Good night.
Very interesting interaction. They're really leaning on this idea that Takami's somehow possessed by Eito, or he's a Gi at the end of the day, and either case sucks. And with that, he quietly vanished. I don't really understand that guy. I'm Takami Sumino. Nothing has changed about me. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing and find a new ending to these 100 days. Very interesting. Bing bong.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 8th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Oh, everyone's here. Good morning, guys.
Want some food? What about a frog?
We have grilled mackerel meat with chocolate sauce and kimchi and bean paste slaw. Ew. I think I'll pass.
Hey!
How about rice with protein? Do you need your protein in the morning? There were so many colorful sources of protein piled up high that I could barely see the rice.
Oh, Takumi. Mwah. Still alive, huh?
My bad, I guess.
When's the killing game gonna start? Everyone's way too alive right now.
I agree.
Aren't we supposed to wake up in the morning and find a dead body covered in stab wounds?
Darumi, I fucking love you.
Like with blood splashed all over the place? Kinda like the omelet with ketchup there.
Knock it off, I'm eating! Why did my omelet have to deserve this? It's funny because Gaka's the one that ends up dead in the killing game route.
How much of a grade school dropout do you have to be to believe such a stupid threat? You must have the same IQ as Kyoshika.
Huh.
Just like me! That means he can do everything except carry the numbers out in an equation.
Oh, she doesn't know she's being made fun of. Poor thing.
I don't want to believe the message, but that doesn't mean we should ignore it. As we reported yesterday, while everyone else was fighting, Darumi and I checked the school from top to bottom. We didn't find anything out of the ordinary.
Hey, couldn't that mean that you were the culprit?
Possibly. Me?
Well, now that's a twist. Go! But I'm not smart enough to be the culprit. Plus, it's much more fun not knowing when I'll get killed.
Yugamo, I'd appreciate it if you didn't point fingers without evidence.
Hey!
We still have more fights with the invaders waiting for us, so I don't want us to be jumping at our own shadows.
Sorry, Takumi. You're very right.
Anyway, when's the next enemy attack? You should know, right?
Not for a while, not until day 17, I think. Yeah, but it happens way sooner. I think 13 is when it happens here. Then we have some time. We'll be able to get prepared before then. What are you thinking? Well, humanima training, of course, but also class weapon simulations. Do we get new VR missions? Also, maybe getting closer to everyone here. We just met, so we don't know each other all that well yet. Okay, so they're just hinting at free time in general. Yeah, I'm on board with that. We have to build mutual trust if we want to keep winning all the way to day 100.
Excuse me. You want me to fraternize with these elves? I'll gouge a third eye hole into that miserable head.
Don't say that, Karara. We won't get through this if we don't cooperate with each other. Friendship, hard work, triumph. I learned this from the Shonen Manga Bible. Okay.
Bah. Trust and friendship are words.
Hold on.
Barf! Trust and friendship are words normies use to curse the rest of us. None of that has anything to do with me. Keep it away.
I'm not good with conflict, but I'd be happy to make some friends. I doubt anyone would be willing to accept a guy worth less than a belly button lint collection, though. That's crazy, dude. You don't need to rush it, just take your time and build up trust and rapport.
He's right.
Fine, if Takumi wants it, then I don't mind.
Everybody reacted differently to the idea, but no one seemed to want to protest. Don't worry, we'll do this together. It might take time, but I need to be proactive about approaching everyone and deepening our connections. Alright, so it seems like we're gonna get a ton of free time. However, I'm sorry to break this to you guys, but today I need to go to work a little bit early, so I'm gonna have to call it here. I will say though, I am very, very interested in this route. There's a lot going on here. There's so much elements of it that are hinting to the idea that Takumi is a gi, or that people in our team are gis, and Kako's over concerning about Takumi really makes me feel like she knows something that she's not letting on. And then there's the whole message thing that we don't know who wrote, and I do find it hard to believe that Kako was already a Gi by then and she's the one that threatened Gaku. Because then her behavior in the killing game route does not make sense. She should have been a Gi in the killing game route. Like I said, unless the Kakos have been switched, but then it gets way too weird and complicated, and we don't have even evidence for this Kako being, like, a Gi in this timeline. Like, from this point, at least. Like, she should be a Gi from day 24 onwards, not right here, so... We gotta keep an eye out for things, but certainly seems like maybe something happened when they were outside that maybe possibly turned her into a Gi. Right? Like, anything that happened after we made the choice could have very well turned her into a Gi, and that would have been believable. Like... It gets really weird, but like I said, I'm pretty sure that that Gaku was threatened before. I'm pretty sure that someone was like, hey, if you don't leave the academy tomorrow, I'm gonna kill you. So he's the one that wrote the message. I'm pretty sure and confident on that. He was very much threatened by possibly the same person who killed Sirei in the first place, and it seems like they were trying to get them out of the academy, and like I said, possibly because they were trying to... They were trying to get them away from the killing game route. So this, if that is the case, that is definitely a time leaper that wrote, that threatened Gaku. Which doesn't necessarily mean the time leaper is the one that killed Gaku later in the killing game route. But it's certainly something to think about. I will be reflecting on this because there's a lot of really interesting things here. For all we know, like I said, Ima, Kaku, Gaku, Tsubasa, Shoma. Yeah, all of these people could very well be Gis by this point. And Tsubasa as well. For all we know. It's honestly very peculiar. And like I said, Kako was saying that Yugamo is a scary guy. And of course that has to do with his murderer's intent. But it also plays into the idea that if she's a Gi and he realized that the Blackbird message had some killing intent behind it, and Gis are inherently murderous creatures, and like she's definitely catching on to the idea that he's a dangerous presence, and maybe they have to take him out of the picture because he's gonna blow their cover later, which makes a lot of sense. So I would not be surprised if Yugamo is actually the first who dies in this route. I would not be surprised if Yugamo is the first who dies in this route. Because if anything, that's just gonna confirm my suspicions that Kako and possibly like all the other ones I mentioned are indeed Gis by this point. But yeah, super interested. Very, like, it's all been very cool up until now. They've been adding a lot of elements, and the fucking crave for frog. Crazy to think that they're already bringing that up. But yeah, I guess we'll see more of that next Monday with more 100 line Last Defense Academy. So thank you all for coming. I'm Woody Jar, X Quit, and Ponta. You guys rock. And I'll catch you later with more of this game. See you later. Bye-bye.